I'm not sure how we're gonna go filming today because I hate this lighting setup, but that's okay. Hi, and welcome to the next part in my... That was a very loud hi. Hi, and welcome to the next part in my little series where I wrap up last year on Booktube and get excited for the coming year on Booktube. Today I am here to share with you guys some of my reading and Booktube goals for the year. This is where shit gets real because now I need to try and just be better. So first up, let's talk about some of my Booktube related goals because there's more of them and they're more interesting. So there's that. Goal number one is that I would like to aim to post one video a week. That was my goal for last year because I knew that I was going to be struggling with work and uni and things, and turns out that I was right. I did struggle with work and uni and things, and the same thing is likely to happen this year, except this year I'm gonna try and keep on top of things better, which is something that I didn't do last year. So I will be starting my masters in about 2 months, possibly even 1.5 months now. It's really not that far away. And I am still looking for work and will hopefully be finding work so that I can afford to live. And between those two, I don't really know how much time I will have to spare for things, but I want to make Booktube a priority. It has always been a priority in my heart, even if it hasn't been as much of a priority in life. But this year we're going to translate that across back into videos and basically be more active on Booktube and in the community. My next goal kind of involves the types of videos that I would like to be making for the coming year. So obviously my usual mess of attempts at reviews and wrap-ups and things, I will be keeping those going because the most important part of Booktube is the books, so I might as well talk about the books. I also would like to restart my tour of bookshops of Melbourne, which I only ever managed to do one of. I had another one that I was editing and then didn't get around to doing, but I would like to start that up again where hopefully maybe once a month or maybe once every couple of months I'll take you guys on a trip through Melbourne to a local bookstore. I also am hoping to make more videos that are related to kind of community events for bookworms in Melbourne because personally I would like to get involved in more of that kind of stuff. So like writing workshops, writing events, writers festivals, anything that I as a bookworm would enjoy and therefore I'm assuming that other people as bookworms might enjoy. I'm not sure whether I'll be like sharing recommendations of events or just like vlogging more things as I go to events, but basically just more involvement in like the physical book community in Melbourne and sharing that on my channel. And then finally, along the same lines, not just getting more involved in the community in Melbourne, but also more involved in the community online. So I'm hoping this year one of my aims is to make more videos that are to do with online community things that are happening. So getting more involved in readathons that are happening, getting more involved in hosting things where I can, and getting involved in discussions about issues that are related to Booktube. The nice ones, the important ones, not the drama, just general discussions and like tags and things that go around. Basically just trying to get myself back into the community and interacting with my bookworm friends and that kind of stuff. That's a very simple rundown of my Booktube goals for this year. As for my reading goals, they're like almost less interesting because I'm not really planning anything particularly exciting with my reading this year. I'm not going to try and do any challenges. So my reading goal for this year will be 36 books again, like last year, because I came very close to achieving that goal, and I think that that is the right aim for me considering that this current year is probably going to be very similar to last year in terms of chaos. So I think aiming for 36 books is just enough of a stretch for me to be forcing myself to read reasonably often, but without feeling like I'm falling behind on the whole Goodreads thing. Along with that, I want to try and cull my current TBR, which is going to be hella intense, but that means trying to finish all of my DNF books. I think I will try and set a concrete number of books that I would like to try and cross off that list and maybe pick like one a month or one every 2 months or whatever it is to get rid of some of the books on that list. And then along with that, I also would like to try and read more non-fiction. So I've set myself a goal to read 6 books that are non-fiction books for this year. So that's one every 2 months, which I think is achievable. Oh my god, my hair is being so weird today. Everything's being weird. I hate life. Yeah, but that is it for my Booktube and reading goals. They're really not very exciting. I'm very sorry, but I want to make this video as always so that I have something to refer back to and so that I have some accountability for my actions in the upcoming year. But yeah, let me know what your goals are for the upcoming year and keep an eye out for my personal goals video because I will be making a video sharing some of my personal goals for the year because, as you know, from this video here. I am a sucker for resolutions and goals, and I live for the fresh start vibe of New Year's and turning over a new leaf and taking stock of your life and all of that crap. I've talked about it before. I could talk about it again, but I won't. So keep an eye out for that video too. I will see you in probably that video very shortly, I'm sure. And until then, as always, stay classic. Mwah.
Sit there and count your little fingers. Unhappy little girl blue.